Evening. Hello. 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 How's everybody doing? We all good? Hey, hey, hey. Love and blessings to you. Namaste. How are you? I'm good. How are you doing? Are you alright? Yeah, welcome. My spiritual journey. I'm running a bit, not late, on time, sort of. Busy day, back at work, so okay. Let's see if Sue is around. So just waiting for Sue to pop up and we'll begin. There's only one of you in, so you're very lucky. Lockdown hair? Yeah, mine have. I just washed it. Literally just washed it. This is the result of washing it. It feels hot tonight. Hey Tam. Hey Tam. How are you doing? I'm good. Hello everybody. Hello. Hello. Just waiting to see if Sue's coming on. Oh. Yep, Simply Sue's coming on to talk about her spiritual journey. Yeah. So she should be hopefully on soon, which would be cool. Hey, hey, Hayley. Hello, 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 hello. How's it going? It's been a hectic day. Hi, Jessica. How are you? Just waiting. I'm good, thank you. Hey, I'm good, thank you. Hey, Jessica. How are you doing? Just waiting for, if somebody knows Smiley Sue, you can see if she's on live, and I can request her. That'd be cool. It says invite, but it says not available. It says not available. Yeah. I'm all good, yeah. Just had a busy day at work, so. Oh, I'm not putting cards tonight. You've been naughty, Hayley. You've been naughty. What have you done? So, what have you... Oh, it's either one thing you bought, or you've been drinking. Hey, Steph, how are you? If anybody knows Smiley Sue, she's around. I thought I was about to say it's got to be crystals or something. Why not? Have you really? Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, my spiritual journey. I'm going to do a season. So this is season 1. So yeah. So tomorrow we got tomorrow night. There's 2 in 1 in. Hello, hi. How are you? I'm good. How are you doing? Mel, love and blessings to you. Please give this young man a follow. Mel Warren, fantastic young man, really talented, a good guy. Yeah, she is. She does Reiki also. Cool. So my spiritual journey tonight, 8 p.m. with me. Hi Tash, how you doing? I'm just waiting for Smiley Sue. If anyone knows Smiley Sue, because she's not available. It says not available, so I can't request her. Oh, there we go. Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
Cool. I'm good, thank you.
Good.
So, welcome everybody. As Sue is here with us, Smiley Sue. I always say Smiley, but it's simply Sue. I like to say Smiley Sue because Sue is always, you're mostly always smiling, aren't you?
Mostly, yeah.
Mostly, bless you.
Yeah.
So, welcome everybody to my spiritual journey. And tonight is Simply Sue, who's going to talk us through her spiritual journey. We're going to have a good chat about her career, her beliefs, which are her own. As always, there'll be a Q&A at the end. If Sue, you're happy to do a Q&A at the end?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. And also, there's the top 10 of I do and don't believe. So we're going to question top 10 things, and hopefully we'll find out what you believe as well. And let's begin. So welcome everybody to my spiritual journey. This is Sue's time. Sue, in a sentence, describe what you do.
I read energy and help bring in a new perspective to help them along their way, basically.
Okay,
yes.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's to help them along their journey.
Fantastic.
Mainly.
So take me back. Your family, do any of your parents or before them have any sort of spiritualism in at all, or any sort of divination? Was anything ever there?
Apparently, I've got Romany gypsy blood on my mum's side, but the facts I don't know because it's a bit of a split family, so don't
Okay.
really know, to be honest. But yeah, I do know that there is some Romany gypsy blood there somewhere.
So way well along. So this must be something in the lineage and heritage there. Sometimes it skips a generation. Do you call it a gift, or do you call it an ability, or do you what do you call it?
I believe it's a gift.
Okay.
I do believe that anybody can have this gift if they tune into it and grow it. But yeah. Some people, I know, gets it from their environment because it's a need. It's a need to survive their environmental factors. So quite often, you know, it is the things that, you know, comes up. Yeah.
Yeah, this is true. This is very so. Growing up, did you can you remember a specific time when growing up that you had a paranormal experience, or your intuition kicked in? How old were you? What was your first memories of it?
My first memories is my stepsister lost her mum at a very young age, hence my mum coming along. So I remember seeing her mum stroking her hair at the end on a bed, or sat on the end of the bed, or stood outside under the tree quite often. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
And
yeah.
how old were you then?
Not very old, 4, 5. You know, very quite young, quite
Yeah.
young. So yeah. So I knew it was a thing. Knew it was a thing,
Yeah.
which I didn't really discuss with anybody because, yeah, I was being punished enough at home as it is. So it's not something I discussed with anybody else, but I kind of knew was fact. It's like, yes. It's like, you don't see that? No? Oh,
Right.
okay.
How did that make you feel? How did that make you? Because not being able to discuss it with being of a young age, even being of a young age and not being able to discuss it with anybody, was it scary or was it? Don't know. How did you feel about it?
No, every experience that I've had with spirit is being completely peaceful. And I believe that's because of my belief system that I hold. I believe these spiritual beings, energy, operate within your belief systems. So you have to choose your belief systems very mindfully, cautiously. So yeah, I've never been scared of the supernatural, of, you know, different beings, different
Yeah.
energies. Yeah, it's the living that's scary, not the not the other energies.
This is true. So, 4 or 5, you had your first sort of experience of seeing spirits. Would you class them as spirits or ghosts?
Spirits.
Spirits. Okay.
I see them as spirits.
Spirits. Okay. So your first experience that was so moving on forward in time in your journey. At what age did you? Was it constant through your teen years, or was there a place where you sort of cut it off, or was it prevalent all the way through to your teen years?
No, it wasn't. You know, I kind of felt people's energies and how they felt, and yeah, it's. I grew up in a very toxic household, so I
Oh,
needed
right.
to know whether I was safe or not. So
Yeah.
when you need to know whether you're safe or not because of, you know, toxic stuff happening to you, you know, you learn to read people, you learn to read the energy, the atmosphere. You know when there's something hanging in the air, you know, a bad mood,
Yeah.
before anybody's even said or anything, before you've seen anybody's faces, you just feel it. So yeah, it's that has been a constant, you know. The ghosts, well, spirit, you know, on and off.
Yeah.
Depends on whether I was open to it, basically. Because
Right.
yeah, I had many traumatic experiences, and some of the stuff I didn't, I, you know, it was just a bit too much sometimes because yeah,
Yeah.
I had very
Yeah. Right.
toxic upbringing.
Oh,
Yeah,
bless you. So, do you remember the time now? Do you read tarot or do you read oracle cards?
I read both.
So do you? What was the first deck you ever bought? Was it a tarot deck or was it an oracle deck?
It was, I think it's a Rider-Waite deck that
Rider-Waite, yeah.
my mum had given me, and it had a little book. I've still got the book. I haven't got the cards, and I didn't really read the book. And it had a purple pouch, and I played around with it quite a bit, and did readings for myself and friends and my cousin Katie, and who's in the live here, and stuff, but never for anybody outside my circle.
So that's an interesting fact about because some people say, so let's get your wisdom on this. So some people will read the book with an oracle card or the tarot, and some people will look at the pictures and use intuition. So from the kickoff, you used intuition and reading the pictures more than reading the book.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. I don't really learn these gifts off of other people. Mine comes purely intuitively. Occasionally I'll look up something if I don't quite get it, but I just trust my instincts. So some basic information with tarot is required, but I like highly visual cards. So you can build a story around what's going on with people. So I do love highly visual cards. So it just tells a story. However, I do not need the cards. I can do it without. Yeah.
So if you're reading somebody, as your career developed and as your ability, your gift developed as well, do you remember the first reading you did and how you felt about it? Do you remember your first tarot card reading? How you felt about how did it make you feel, or was it difficult? Did you second guess yourself, or?
Yeah, I did second guess myself for a long time, and it's like I feel like I'm making up stories, Jack and Ori's stories. So that's why I didn't really do it for other people. And for other people, I've only actually been doing it since lockdown to cheer people up. Quite frankly, for everybody else. But I am really good at reading people, and for the last 6-7 years, I've been highly interested in coaching, and I've got this ability to watch someone, and I know what the missing piece is, the missing perspective is, the little thing. And I've helped a hell of a lot of people online by doing such things, just messaging backwards and forwards, from watching them on a live or something on Facebook. And
is that your, would you class it psychic ability, picking up, or would you class yourself as empathic?
I think I'm clairsentient. Well, it's not.
Okay.
I know it. It's like an empathic abilities on steroids. So I'm a very feeling energy.
Does that overwhelm you sometimes? Can you walk into a room and just be overwhelmed by people's emotions? And
it used to. Yes, it used to, but I've developed some tools to combat that. So, which is around my belief system. I do not believe that you should go into another person's energy without being invited. So I purposely switch it off, like most of the time, because can you imagine being at a family event and something's happened that's bothered you, you got triggered by a memory, see someone that has given you a traumatic experience, and you're feeling a bit tearful, right? And you've got to pretend that you're all okay, and you've got that person coming up to you and say, what's wrong, until you have to make something up. It's just a horrible energy. Obviously you're going to have to fake it in them circumstances that you are okay to get through the bloody thing. So I do not go into people's energy without being invited. I think it's rude and it shouldn't happen, because it's first do no harm.
So do you your belief system, do you have a religion, or do you have a Do you relate to anything Jedi, Wicca, any sort of anything at all, or are you just a universal being?
Just a universal being, knowing that there's something greater than we can ever understand.
Okay.
It's yeah.
Yeah. So with spirit, um, do they come to you easily, or do they fly in? Do you have spirit guides to help you, or do you just do it all on your own?
I haven't got spirit guides. However, I do believe I communicate a bit with my higher self.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A
Yeah.
higher self. And yeah, when a spirit comes to me, it's because someone in the room absolutely needs my help.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not that they've got unfinished business. It's not that
Yeah.
they're lost and stuff. It's someone that they love and care about is struggling right now, and they need some
Yeah.
help to go through the process, a new perspective.
Would you class it like a closure type of thing, or grief, or can spirit come back as many times as they need to help that person? Is that what you believe?
Yeah, as
Yeah.
many times, because time is a weird thing. Time is a
Certainly
weird
is.
thing. It's just
Yeah.
energy flowing, and who knows how time actually works. And
True.
yeah, it.
Yeah.
I'm very science based, so quantum physics and
Yeah.
and layered realities and
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
of that
Parallel,
stuff.
parallel universes and all those sort of things.
Yeah.
So,
So
what's your belief? So, I always ask this question: when somebody passes or passes away, what's your belief that happens to that person?
we get recycled into the universe. I think, so
Yeah.
energy is forever. We're we're energetic beings. We're energy,
Yeah.
pure energy. And yeah, we go on to be something else in another form, in another plane of existence, in another time, in maybe even a different planet or galaxy, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
who knows, but
So the
yeah,
universe is a massive place, and where it can be anything can happen. Really,
exactly,
I love that.
absolutely,
Yeah.
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 So like, I don't put limits on it, because
Yeah.
yeah, soon as you go into I know, yeah, you
Yeah.
close your mind off, and yeah, it's
Yeah. Yeah.
far beyond our understanding. And yeah,
Yeah.
we're living, we're it's a living, we're on a journey.
Mm.
And if we're not learning, we're not fully living, I
Yeah.
believe. So
Yeah.
it's, you've got to always be learning, and to be learning, you've got to be completely open-minded,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
possibilities, because
Yeah.
who knows, not one soul on this planet has got it all figured out, and nobody will
Yeah.
ever have it all figured out. It's all little tiny jigsaw pieces that is
Yeah.
just too big for our understanding.
And this is exactly why I started my spiritual journey to learn more and get people's knowledge from people like yourself and other people that I've interviewed, because it's really interesting to see. And I don't disbelieve in anything at all. I have an open mind like you. The universe, we're a very small pin in a very big
Mhm.
universe. So
Yeah.
how do you deal with people who are very close to what you do? Because on live, you get people giving the comments, "This is
Mhm.
rubbish." Oh, tell me my fortune. How do you deal with people like that? Do you think they're small-minded, or do you think their energy is closed? How do you deal with that?
They've just got a different level of consciousness, pure and simple. So it's just beyond their understanding, because
Yeah,
yeah, maybe they've decided to close their mind. Maybe they've had a scary experience, maybe they've been
yeah,
through trauma. It's
yeah,
something that they cannot handle. And yeah, it's, or it's a cultural thing, because
yeah,
we get bestowed on us loads of belief systems, and yeah, we take it as fact quite often. Our
mm,
environment is usually fact. So it
yeah,
takes quite a lot of courage to question your environment,
yeah,
to surpass your environment. So
yeah.
yeah,
So
it's
so you go ahead.
yeah, it's just, different levels of consciousness.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, that's all. So
So
it's not their
you
fault.
said that you started doing this during lockdown.
Yeah,
So
but
what cards, what oracle cards? How many decks of oracle cards have you got? And what cards do you use at the moment?
okay. So they're just over here. There's another
Probably.
couple there, but oh, where are you? These are my favourite, and it's
Okay.
just because
Oh,
they was gifted to me.
I've not seen
And
them before.
yeah, crazy sexy love notes. Yeah, so they're kind of oracle, and it's almost
Yeah.
like affirmation, right? They're highly visual, right?
Yeah.
And oh my god, these ones are so simple to read. So
Oh, do you like they're lovely colours, aren't they?
yeah, and they've got the writing on the back, which
Yeah.
after a while you get to know the writing off by heart, and then you pick three, and then you can build a story from it. So,
Wow.
but these hold really beautiful energy because I come across a tarot reader, and she believes in dragon energy and some of the stuff I
Yeah.
don't quite understand because it's not
Mm.
in my awareness. But oh my god, is that woman a very powerful reader? And she relayed. She hadn't met me at all,
Right.
come across me at all. I randomly turned up in her live, and she told me back my exact history, and not just loosely. I mean exact, in detail, high definition detail. And she could feel that I was struggling. So she sent me a self-care pack with some candles, some oils, some
Oh, bless her.
protection sprays, and these.
And those cards.
Yeah, so they
Oh,
are a favourite. They are a favourite. But
see that to me that speaks volumes about people who are skeptical about people who can listen to spirit or card readers. That if
mhm,
as you might agree, the devil's always in the detail on
yeah,
some specific things. And like you said, if people are skeptical, like Sue's saying, this lady didn't know her from Adam. You wouldn't just
no,
make it up. You wouldn't.
no.
No.
She knew exact details of events and how my mother was into some witchcraft and was doing some
Okay.
toxic stuff, and exact ages of some stuff that had happened to me. And I mean
Wow.
exact, and I mean loads of
Yeah.
exact details. And
Were
she
you
couldn't
blown
have
away
done
by
that.
that?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
she is absolutely awesome. Yeah, she's an awesome reader. So
Is she on TikTok?
no, she isn't, but she's on Instagram. I'll have to send you her details.
Yeah,
So
because I'm sure people like to know her name.
yeah, and she does lots of teaching as well, but
Yeah.
she teaches younger ages this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So
Were you did it take you a little while to process that reading?
yeah, because
Yeah.
I was going through a lot of trauma at that time,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's like, oh wow, oh yeah. So
Yeah.
it kind of encouraged me to mix because I've wanted to be a coach for a long time, and it
Okay.
really encouraged me to use the tarot
Yeah.
and readings as part of that process.
So with
Yeah.
I asked this question with tarot and oracle cards. Some people believe that oracle cards are always give the lovely side of things. But obviously, if you're doing intuitive and you're seeing things, sometimes it's not. Do you think tarot is a better balance for card reading because they give the good and not the bad, but they give the well, this might happen in certain. So, what's your feelings on it?
They're equal.
Okay.
They're equal. These are just tools. They're no different
Yeah.
to runes. There's no different to reading bones. They're no different to
Yeah.
reading a playing deck of cards. They are
Yeah.
just tools. You are the messenger. You're the person that's got to read the energy from the person that you're reading. You're the
Mm.
one that is got to see something in these images, or the
Yeah.
runes, or the bones, or the tea leaves, or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
they are just tools. All of them has equal power. They're just
yeah.
tools. It's how you use the tools. And yeah,
Yeah. Is it the intention as well?
yeah. And
Yeah,
for any spiritual person, it must absolutely be first do no harm. First do
yeah,
no harm, because you got to leave them in a better place than they came to you with.
yeah,
Because they come to us because they're struggling with something, you know, either
yeah,
grief, loss, or life's hurdles, you know, traumas, and they're
yeah,
lost. So it's absolutely first do no harm. So if you cannot, you know, say a positive message and or give them some tools, and I don't mean,
mhm,
you know, toxic positivity, ignore it all.
yeah,
Yeah, that's not healthy. Some
yeah,
tools to deal with it, then, you know, you've done your job, you know, in this
yeah,
universe to help them along their journey. You know, it's first do no harm, because I think it's quite toxic telling people that they've got a generational curse and all of these things. You know, it's just, you know, the curses will only work if you've
yeah,
got a belief in the curse.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like, well,
yeah,
if you believe that you've got a curse on you, you need to have a look at your belief system so you can break that curse,
yeah,
because
yeah.
these things will only have power if you believe in them. So you
So,
have to check every
yeah.
one of your beliefs.
So in that, because with curses and hexes and things, do you believe somebody can curse somebody, or do you think it's just you told you've been cursed, and then it's a thought process that person then believes it?
Yeah, it's your
Yeah.
belief
Okay.
system. It gets into your belief system. You know, I say this all the
Yeah.
time. Oh, and I left my keys here. Right, right.
Yeah.
You've told yourself, oh, you're rushing out the door and I've lost my keys.
Yeah.
Matt, where's my keys? Where's my keys? Right?
Yeah.
And because you've told yourself you've lost your keys, right? You'll get a blind spot. You will not see the keys in your hand. You will not
Yeah.
feel the keys in your hands. It will switch off all the nerve endings and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've told yourself, I've lost my keys, even though they're in your hand. Your
Yeah.
your brain is a very powerful tool, and it will do exactly what you tell it to do. So if you've told yourself you've lost the keys, or you've got a curse, you've got bad luck, you will never succeed, you won't ever find a partner, then guess exactly what will happen. If you tell
So
yourself
would you?
the contrary, then
Yeah.
yeah, you will find the
So,
evidence to make all that fit.
yeah. So you're saying a lot of life in general is about positive thinking.
Yeah,
If you
where
if
focus
you
goes, energy flows. Where
I've never
focus
heard that
goes,
before.
energy flows.
There you go, everybody. Remember that where focus goes, energy goes. That's an interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
So so what's your feelings on? Because obviously doing card readings and things, as we all know, TikTok is awash with everybody doing cards and tarot. What's your what's your feelings on how other people work? I'm not asking you to criticize anybody, but I was watching one the other day, and I think I said it. I had Lisa's My School Journey. I said there's a young boy there, and he was doing cards, but he was getting the book out, reading the
yeah.
pages and things. He wasn't charging anybody, so he wasn't
No,
technically hurting anybody. What's your feelings on it? Do you think people should take a step back and learn before they go live?
no,
Or what's no?
no. As long as they've got a firm set of rules for themselves, which is, you know, first do no harm. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
an absolute must. They need to understand the power of their words and their actions.
Mm,
Yeah, so it's first do
yeah.
no harm. Understand that with your words, you can either empower people or you can break a person. So
Yeah.
you have to understand the power of your words, that, you know, so your intention needs to be set correctly, you know. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, if it takes these kind of cards with the writing on the back, yeah, to get into the flow of it, fair enough. If it takes, you know, you you know, sitting with the book,
Yeah.
you know, then so be it. Everybody starts somewhere and everybody learns different. There's no right or wrong way. It's just finding the way that suits you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
intention is the key. You know, why shouldn't
Yeah.
he, you know, help people? He could be
Yeah.
very good. It
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
absolutely excellent. But It's the intention that he holds while he's doing it. It's first do no harm. Understand the power of your words.
Yeah. Okay. You know, understand that. Yeah, because there is obviously, and you when you do your lives, they're very popular, and you have a lot of people come in. So when you have your lives on and your, how do you work? How do you pick up on somebody? Do you see their face, or do you feel an energy? How does it come to you, or do you pick some people?
I pick them.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on whether I'm in a playful mood or whether I or whether I'm in serious mode. If I'm in playful mode, usually I've got these cards out and we play tag you're it, and one person tags another person after I've done them a reading each
Oh, right, that's
week.
different.
You know, so it's like pass on the love, you know, and you know, if you drop the tag, it's game over. It's game over. so yeah, that's playful mode, and then I read whomever gets tagged. If I'm in more serious mode, then it's not the profile picture, it's not their name, right? It's the words, and it's not what they say, right? It's the energy that's behind the words, because it's like an energetic signal, which it's like being on a phone, you know when they're tracing the call, when they trace the call, it's kind of like that, tracing the energy. And then I ground myself and open up my bubble, and I read the energy, take the information that I need, close it, have a look, maybe draw some cards. I, for some reason, I like 5. I don't do the patterns and stuff. I like 5 in general, but if less comes out, then fair enough. If more comes out, then so be it. It's just supposed to be. So then I just read it, and occasionally I will pop up at some unknown time, because usually I've got a structure with my times, and that's because I've tuned into an energy that I must help that night. I get a message, and it's like I must turn up and I must make it look this way in a relaxed energy or stuff. And one night we did, between me and the people that was in the room, we saved someone's life one night, doing exactly that. So it's sometimes you get a call to action to just turn up. So it depends on what the energy is like.
So do you do private readings, or?
I do.
You do, right? And is it the same sort of scenario if you're doing a private reading? You just let it flow, 5 cards, and you just and you find that's the best way for you to work. No, everybody has their own different way of doing it.
Yeah, I like it when it's a one-on-one reading, because not only am I picking up on the energy, not only am I reading the cards, I can see all your micro expressions and your little eye twitches, and and the shrinking, and the and the peaks, and the body language. It's something else when it is a video chat, kind of like this. So it's way more powerful.
So what's some, if you had a top 3 tips for people to read cards, what would be the top 3, if you can put in three tips, what would be the top 3 tips for people to read cards for you? The basic learning, what would you say?
The basic learning, right, is get your belief structure in order, because you a spirit could come in, and if you believe that they can harm you, guess what will happen? So you've got to have a solid belief system in order, right? Then have a basic knowledge, if you choose tarot, a basic knowledge of the cards. Have a bit of, there's loads of cheat sheets on Pinterest and different places. As a basic guide, and then sit with the cards. Like I like highly visual cards. So highly visual cards, like this one. It completely tells a story. Completely tells the story right there. And then it's where you put it. So this is the next card, right? If the order of the cards, maybe this is suggests they're falling into despair. You know,
Right.
they're not
Okay.
yet
Yeah. Yeah.
trusting in the universe, and they're falling
Yeah.
into despair, and the mental monkey's going a little
Yeah.
bit crazy. But if I picked it to be that side, yeah, it's like they've had enough of this energy, right?
Yeah.
They've had enough of their own. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they're choosing to
Yeah.
now move forward and trust in the universe, because this is the life symbol.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
how they fall. Yeah, so I'd say you need to trust your instinct to where the story flows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just, you know, because your ego isn't bad, by the way. Your ego will try and lead you in the wrong direction, and your
Yeah.
ego is loud, and you'll have some assumptions with your own experiences, and they'll affect the cards. But
Yeah.
the thing is, if you listen to the quiet voice, the first split second thought, that's the correct thought.
Yeah.
As soon
That's
as you
true. It's
doubt it,
really true.
you go
Yeah.
wrong. As soon as you
Yeah.
doubt the cards, you go wrong. As soon as you doubt the thought, it goes wrong. It's the very first quiet thought that comes into your brain is the
Yeah.
correct one.
And it doesn't matter how ridiculous it is either, because
No.
what you see is what you need to tell the person. I struggle with that a lot as well, because
you've got to be
I
brave.
picked up a lady. I picked up a lady once. It was a spirit. I don't often get spirit come into me. Not often. I'm still learning. And I said to this lady, I think Lindsay's here. Lindsay, about a rolling. I said, this lady's got a rolling pin in her hands, and it was her mum. And I was thinking, that's bonkers. Well, you're not going to tell somebody, but you're right. You have to go with that intuition, not just
Yeah,
totally right.
As crazy as it is, it's the very first thought. As soon as you stray from that first thought, you go wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, so that's the top 3 tips. Cool. Everybody, take notice of that. It's really good learning. So I like to do a deep dive.
Put my ring light on, Matt.
Yeah, of course you can.
So excuse me a second. It's getting dark in here.
No, you look so much better than me with a ring light on. I still look tired with any ring light on. I look terrible with a ring light.
Yeah, you can see me now.
So I like to look through all your TikToks. I like to go through your TikToks, and I used to like to do something called the last and first. So I went to your first and last. I went to your first ever TikTok, and which was it was lovely because it was you, and it gives so many TikToks. It took me forever to scroll down the screen. I was like, come on. Got to the end, and it was the pictures of you, and it was a lovely message. It said level up at the bottom, and it said please be kind. And it was just a lovely message, hopeful message of niceness and goodness. Please be kind to people. And some people putting messages like, oh, you're beautiful, which you are, and you're lovely, and it's fantastic. And I fast forward to one of your last TikToks, which is a complete reverse of what the first one was. You seem very somber in that one, not so happy. And I think it's situations, obviously, but yeah, which is not you at all. I know you, so you've got a beautiful energy about you. So yeah.
Yeah, I had something happen this last week,
Yeah.
which we're not mentioning here. Exactly.
No, that's fine. No.
So yeah. So yeah, it was a tough week, and I had to sit in my pain and grow. Yeah, because sometimes nothing can be done, and you've got no choice but to sit in your pain, be tearful, be frustrated, just sit it out and wait. And those last couple of TikToks was me doing exactly that. That's why there's a different energy.
Yeah, but we're only human at the end of the day. We're only human.
And I show up no matter what, because it's all okay. It's all okay.
Yeah,
we're just living, breathing human beings, and it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to be quirky and silly, and
that was what was your first TikTok, quirky and silliness. I thought it was lovely. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, and I was too scared to actually do an actual TikTok.
I know, but that's your first TikTok is a difficult one.
Yeah, so it's like pictures.
Do you read for yourself as well?
Yeah, not very often. Because you can give your power away to the cards.
Yeah.
And then not trust your intuition.
Yeah.
And it just like anything, too much of something can be completely toxic.
And that's what I was going to
Yeah.
ask you next, because obviously you get. Hey, look, everybody would like a card. Everybody wants a card, don't they? So,
Mhm.
what's your feelings on people if they come into a live and they get a reading? Do you think they should carry on getting more, or do you think they should give themselves a break? It's a very difficult because everybody's looking for something.
Right, here's some tough love here, guys, and
Tough luck.
sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not
Okay,
sorry.
Nicole, go for it.
Right.
It's your story. Go for it.
I am a powerful truth speaker, and this is the
Yeah.
deal, right? I've been there, right? There was a point where I was hopping from one tarot reader to another, to another, to another. And I was sick and tired of the pain, and I just was wanting solutions and some comfort and all of this. And I was expecting a magic wand from somewhere, someone to say the magic words and it all be okay. There is no magic words. There is no magic wand. There isn't. There is taking the information and doing the damn work, because it's all inside of you. If nothing changes with your thoughts, your habits, your standards, your boundaries, then nothing damn well changes. And you're going to stay in that position for a long time. And it doesn't matter how many tarot readers you go to, they'll mainly have the same message
Yeah.
to say, do the damn work. You know,
Yeah.
upgrade your boundaries, upgrade your standards. Don't put
Yeah.
up with such toxicity. You know, change your environment. You know, change your job, change your relationship, change whatever it is that you need to make yourself happy.
Yeah.
It's all inside of you. It's all inside of you, and you've got to take the tools, the advice that's been given from whichever tarot readers, which would
Yeah.
usually do some self work, do some work on yourself, and then you will make it better. There's no shortcuts, there's no magic wand at all. And
Yeah.
I can't fight this resistance, because this is what I'd actually say in my life.
Yeah.
The only magic wand is for the bedroom, for the O, for the big O. There is no magic wand apart from for that. So
Selected
you've got to
thoughts as
do the
magic
work.
wand.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true,
So
and you're right.
I
I think
always
you're right that the people that do go to different tarot, they seem to get the same message. A friend of mine did exactly that, and each person they saw is practically matched the same message. Like you said, they need to change their thinking because they've been told that by every different person. So yeah, that's very true.
So my advice would be to have the reading, take some of it on board, do some work, and oh my God, when someone is doing the work, it has a very different energy signature, and it's like it's absolutely beautiful when they are actually doing the work. It's complete different energy signature when they are actually doing some of the stuff, and it's like, oh, fabulous, this is your next step, this is your next tool, this is the thing that you need to be mindful of next. But until you've actually done some work on yourself, there's no point in hopping around
it's not going to change.
to me, to you, to whoever. It's doing the work.
So how do you before you do like a card reading, if you wouldn't mind sharing, how do you ground and protect yourself? Do you have a specific way to do it, or is it meditation? How do you do it? Can you share that secret?
I did have very long practices and stuff, meditation and all of that. But there's power in beliefs. There's power in beliefs, and you can use any one of your senses to ground and to protect yourself. Any one of them. So whether it's smell, which this is one of my favorites, Salo Panto wood. That's my favorite. Sometimes it's a drink of water, taste. Sometimes it's touching my heart. Sometimes I'll put my feet on the floor. Sometimes I'll go and stand outside on the grass. It can look like anything that you want, as long as there's power in belief. It's whatever you believe, so whether it's through deep breaths, whether it's a smell, whether it's walking in nature, or seeing the sea, or it can look anything like anything that you want. There's power in your beliefs.
So do you cleanse your cards? Do you use a lot of crystals in your workings, or do you?
I've got lots of crystals, and I put them out the night of the full moon, and the same with my cards. Sometimes I'll put them on the windowsill with my my crystals on top. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
I use them that way.
And have you ever experienced anything negative coming around you, or from, do you get those? Do you ever? You're smiling, so
Yeah.
there's. Do you know what I mean, like a negative spirit, or do they come around you? How do you protect yourself against that? Because you open yourself up. How do you
Yeah.
do it? Because have you had an experience with negative energy before? If you can talk about it, if you can't, that's cool.
No, I can. I can. The
Okay.
reason that is happening to people because they believe that energy can harm them. They
Oh,
believe
okay. Yeah.
that they've got unfinished business. They believe there is nothing good or bad in the world, but your belief system will make it so. So
Okay.
you need to have a look at your belief system. Yes,
Yeah.
some scary things happen to people. There's no doubt about it. There's firm evidence that
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But with those people that chooses their belief system to be very beneficial to them, yes, that
Yeah.
is your protection. That's your protection bubble. I have a spiritual bubble around me which blocks out everybody's energy unless
Yeah.
I'm called to an action or I choose to open my bubble and go in. And that
Yeah.
came from someone was really annoyed with me, and it's like, why are you so happy? Wouldn't it be lovely to live in Sue's little bubble? It's like, oh, that's a
Oh.
good analogy. So it's like, so then I purposely did it,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, and my bubble is enforced with all of my belief systems. So I
Yeah.
don't for 1 second believe that any amount of energy can harm me.
Right. Okay.
Not for 1
Yeah.
second. Not for 1 second. So no, that would not ever happen to
Never
me.
happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
my
Yeah. Yeah.
cousin Katie, right? She has a spirit in her house, and it will stop her entering a room. Hmm? Yeah,
Really?
and I believe her with my whole heart and
Yeah. Yeah.
soul. Yeah, that happens to her, and it will stop her from entering a room sometimes, and it will bang stuff
Yeah.
around and stuff. But when I'm
Yeah.
there, it will not. It will not because of my belief system. Yeah,
Right.
they
Okay.
operate
Yeah. Yeah.
within
Yeah.
your belief systems.
Yeah. No, totally. Everybody's different, aren't they? Everybody has a belief system. Everybody's different in their own way, how they believe in things in the
Yeah.
universe, which is cool. Okay. No problem. So, Sue, we're at that time of the evening where we do the top 10 I do and don't believe. Are you ready for this? This is
Mm-hmm.
going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to this. Number one on the list of I do and don't believe. Do you believe in devil worship?
Well, nothing's good or bad unless you believe it. So yes, I'm sure people do that. Has bad intentions.
Yeah. Okay. Do you believe in aliens?
Aliens, yeah. It would be pretty silly to assume that there's no other life forces in the whole entire universe.
Well, these are the type of people we have to deal with because there's nothing
Mm-hmm.
else out there. Yeah. Okay. Do you believe in angels?
Absolutely.
Okay. So on the angels front, do you think they're angels or do you think they're a higher being?
I'm not sure. Probably both. It's a mixture of the two. I think there's different levels of angelic beings or
Yeah.
whatever you want to call them. I try not to label stuff too
Yeah.
much. But yeah, but quite often people like you and I get called to do angels work. There is
Yeah.
sometimes I get called in to help,
Yeah.
sometimes from a dream, sometimes I'm led, and I just follow my intuition, and it's like and I'm
Yeah.
right where I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be. So
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
Do you believe in time travel?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because time is weird, and I believe in quantum
Yeah.
physics. Yeah.
Mm.
So yes, I do believe in time travel. I
Okay.
think the universe has got unlimited possibilities.
Yeah. No, totally agree. Do you believe in the fairies?
Yeah.
You do. Why?
Why? Because there is so many possibilities in the universe. It's like uncountable. Yes,
Yeah.
I may have
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
seen one, but there is people that has, and I'm sure that many people wouldn't be lying about such things.
No. Okay. Um, do you believe in exorcisms?
No, not really. Not really, but
Why is
I'm
that?
not sure on that. Because it goes against my belief system. It goes against
Okay.
my belief system. So if it's energy, it's energy.
Okay.
Everything in the universe is pure energy. And yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Do you believe in vampires?
it's a possibility. I have not encountered one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. You go for a
Some of
yes on that.
those are quite, some of them vampire films is quite, but no, I have not had the good fortune to encounter one. No. So I've not witnessed any.
Do you think people, just on vampires, I know it's the blood sucking type. Some people do drink blood. This is a given.
Yeah.
But do you think also there's vampires on energy ones? Like
There is
a vampire,
energetic vampires.
yeah,
Absolutely.
they can still energy.
Yeah, they will drain you dry of energy, and that's because they've lived in a toxic environment. They've got addicted to their body chemistry, i.e.,
Yeah,
cortisol, and
yeah,
cortisol is highly addictive, like something like 10 times as addictive than heroin. So therefore, this is why someone will come and poke and prod you for no reason
yeah,
until you
yeah.
react. And and then you become their drug dealer. It's they're energetic vampires.
Mm,
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's
yeah.
because they're addicted to the body chemistry when they've been brought up in a toxic environment.
Well, that's an interesting. Yeah, so I've never heard that before, so I learn something new every day, which is cool. Do you believe in fate, Sue?
Fate.
Yeah,
Fate, yeah.
as in everything happens for a reason. Fate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I also believe in free will. So
this is a very good point. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So yin and yang. It sort of weighs up the fate
Yeah.
with the yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you believe in Reiki?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad you said
Absolutely.
yes to that.
Yes.
So, do you
Yes.
believe in chakras and things like that?
Yes. Absolutely.
And do you believe in
Mhm.
like karmic cords? I always talk about karmic cords, which are funnels of energy coming from a person to a person. If they make an oath, it's like stealing their energy to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because I don't know. There's some people I kind of accidentally do an energy type healing,
Yeah.
and that's quite new to me. So I don't quite
Yeah.
understand it yet. But yeah, it's one of my newer gifts.
Yeah. Do you think the body? Because I know that the body's one that has an energy field around it.
Yeah.
We have we give off a certain. Do you believe in that thing as well? That it's healing can be done with hands and things. Yeah.
Absolutely. There's the
Yeah.
medicineless
Yeah.
hospitals in China,
This is
that
true. Yeah.
just as pure energy
Yeah. Yeah.
healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
The last one on the list. This is always the big one for me. This is my favourite. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
In
Sasquatch?
Bigfoot. Yes.
It's my
Yes.
favourite. Good. No, loads of people say no to it. I'm like, cryptozoology, come on. There's got to be. If it's not
It's got
Bigfoot, I will say, if you see me walking through the woods with all this hair, it's definitely a Bigfoot in some respects. So yeah,
yes. Yes, absolutely. And I think there was giant people before us and all sorts. There's loads of weird and
this is
wonderful
true. Yeah, they
evidence
found.
in the world.
So in your top 10 of I do and don't believe, I love this one. This is a 9 out of 10 for yeses and 1 no. So,
Mhm.
like you said, you have a very wide belief system and
Yeah.
everything's incorporated into it.
Yeah.
That's
Which,
fantastic.
I choose not to believe that. I choose not to believe in that kind of stuff
Yeah.
because, that will conflict with all of my belief systems that keeps me grounded and protected. So,
Yeah.
it's
And
a choice not to believe
yeah,
in that.
out of all the spiritual journeys I've done, they've all been interesting in their own way. But yours especially has been interesting about your belief system. So I've never seen it I've never heard it put that way before. They've always, about the energy and about how you you manifest your own path really in energy wise. So that's a
Yeah.
really interesting one for me. So thank you for that. So
You're
we're
very
nearly at the end
welcome.
there, Sue. But if anybody's got any questions for Sue, please ask now. Please don't reel them off them too quickly. I'll catch up. So yeah, if you've got any questions for Sue, she's more than happy to answer them. Let's just see. It's all gone very quiet. If you're not following me, please follow me. Please follow Sue.
Yes.
She's lovely.
Yes, nice.
She does some lovely lives. She has music on. Always a very happy, always a lovely energy to watch.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Because my belief systems work for me, and yeah, I kind of control my emotional home, and now this is my natural emotional home.
Yeah.
You know, so it's owning your energy. Yeah. And
it's a lovely way to think, and it's a lovely way to live life as well. Live your life. I think it's, and it really, it's the first time I've heard that in a different perspective. So it's really interesting for me. Right, okay, somebody's asked, Gary, does she believe in unicorns?
Oh
yeah! We have a unicorn.
Oh yeah! I knew he was going to ask that.
That's the Gary, yeah.
Hello, Carrie.
So Gary was asking earlier, he's going, ask if she believes in unicorns. So is that a yes, obviously?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who doesn't love a bit of mythology? We all love. Okay, so somebody else, Space Girl 227, you have a question. You've put, I have a question. Okay, if you've got the question for Sue, that would be lovely. No, we've already done that. Can you recommend any books for tarot old crystals that the people should look at?
Well, there's loads of free information online, you know,
Yeah.
via YouTube and Pinterest. But I've got a book called The Crystal Bible, which I think I've left through there.
It's a good one, though.
Tarot, you know, just have a look at some cheat sheets and then get some highly visual cards, because each card tells a story, and you can build the picture from it. And I do teach it some as well. So
do you?
I do.
Well, there we go, guys. If you want to be taught a lesson from Sue, drop her a message or go to her Insta page. We come to her social media in a bit. So please do. That would be an interesting one. So somebody said, what is the best part of your spiritual journey?
I get to be me fully. Yeah. When I was a child and I needed to be quiet and accept all my surroundings and stuff, and reprimanded just for living and being. And I've cultivated my confidence and my belief system to be completely, that works for me rather than against me. Many people have conflicting belief systems.
Yeah. And it sounds like, not going into detail, but the journey you've had obviously has been one of a real big journey for you to get to where you are now, which is lovely to see. So open your mind spiritually. What a lovely name that is. As I ask, what is Sue's biggest fear on her spiritual journey? What's your biggest fear on your spiritual journey?
I haven't got one. One, because it's like, let it be. I'm kind of trusting, and it's like sometimes it's like I didn't want to be a spiritual person. I didn't want to. I had the blonde hair in the thingy in the previous pictures that you see. You know, I tried to keep everybody happy and be a people pleaser. You know, and then I started dyeing my hair different colours and started speaking out, and I started homeschooling my kids, and and intuitively I started actually doing it. It's like, I have read that energy right. I have helped that person. I have done this, that, and the other. The evidence is there. And do I ever believe that I'm a bad person any longer, like I was led to believe? No. No. I had a narcissistic, psychopathic father. So it was tough. No,
it certainly was.
Yeah.
So somebody's asked, do you believe in mermaids?
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. There's all the possibilities out there. I choose not to believe so much in the negative ones. You know, nothing's good or bad unless you choose it. Yeah. It's just energy. So I choose not to label it so much bad.
Yeah. Do you believe in haunting? Somebody's put. Do you believe in haunting? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, Absolutely.
Have you ever experienced a haunting yourself? Apart from, is it Katie, your cousin's house? But have you
Yeah.
ever experienced anything else like that at all?
Hmm. Yeah, I've sensed beings in different places that,
Yeah,
you know, it's not got a great energy and
yeah,
so forth. But yeah, I absolutely believe there is those kind of things. But do I believe that it will affect me? No, because yeah, my belief system, I believe they get into your mind and then they produce that reality, because it's like we create our environment and stuff. So
yeah,
if that thought seeps in, that's when they can affect your surroundings
yeah,
and stuff. So yeah, I'm aware that they're there.
yeah.
I choose to believe that they cannot affect me in any way, shape, or form.
Do you believe that that sometimes when you see hauntings, people see ghosts? Do you think it's a loop, like a Stonewall theory, where that traumatic thing is engraved into the ground of the earth, the walls of the building? So you're not actually seeing a ghost or a
Yeah,
spirit. You're just seeing a movie of what happened, and it's sort of
yeah, a
stuck there.
ripple effect. A ripple effect. Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, energy echoes, or different layered realities,
yeah,
blending into one at weak points.
yeah,
And there's many different scenarios that will explain it,
yeah,
many. And yeah, I think, I do believe in very much of layered realities. So
yeah.
sometimes they bleed into one another.
Somebody's asked a question here. Where does Sue believe? Where does Sue think she would be if she didn't have her spiritual journey?
I'd still be depressed and very lonely. Yeah,
There we
because
go.
I was a very much a loner. I didn't trust a soul. I didn't trust a soul because yeah, so many people did me harm.
Yeah,
And yeah, at some points in my life I struggled to talk to the checkout staff, it's like, please
yeah,
take the
yeah,
money and just don't talk to me, just don't. So
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
it's I choose to believe in good. And
yeah,
most people wants to be good. Sometimes they just haven't got enough awareness on their actions and not brave enough to deal with their trauma. So
yeah,
hurt people,
yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah.
So
Thank you. Do you believe in Bermuda Triangle?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. There is some weird energies throughout
Yeah.
the the world. Yes.
And we're getting to one of the last questions. Is this? Do you believe in parallel universe? I believe in the parallel universes. I believe in
Yeah,
them. Yeah.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
every choice what we have, it stems off. I I am science based, so therefore,
Yeah.
yeah, I do believe in quantum physics. It's proven
Yeah.
science. There's no if buts about it. It is proven,
Yeah.
and where your focus goes, energy flows. So you must have a really
Yeah.
sound belief system, to
Yeah.
protect yourself in this
Yeah.
universe. Because if you are in control of your belief system and in control of your energy, yeah, not a lot bad is going to happen to you.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's a lot of love for you. So even before we start, the people saying how amazing and wonderful you are. Wow, what a lovely story. Somebody just put here. It's good. It's nice to see someone who's overcome their obstacles in life and is happy now, which is lovely to see. So Sue, there's no more questions. This has been your spiritual journey, Sue. Thank you so much for
No,
coming on. I've
thank
learned a
you.
lot tonight because it's a very different belief system, but it's definitely taught me something about being positive and not letting no negative energy, just be positive about what you're doing because you
Yeah,
manifest it yourself. Yeah,
exactly.
so this has been Sue's spiritual journey, everybody. Big thank you to you for coming on. It's been a real pleasure. Thank you so much. So Sue, this is your opportunity to tell the people in the spiritual TikTok world where they can find you on your social media, what you've got going on, and
Hmm.
yeah, just tell them what you want to tell them. It's really your time.
Okay. So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. It's simply Sue, just like up here, _TT. Links in my bio. I do teach tarot intuitively. I do mini readings and full energy readings. And there will be a group that is going to start early May, which is a one-time fee to get in. And I've got a firm belief, you know, if together we grow stronger and faster, we have a ripple effect on each other. So therefore, it'll be a group where once a week I come in and give a chat and drop some tools of how I do maintain my energy and my boundaries and my belief system, and some coaching tools and how to deal with some traumas and life events and coping techniques and grounding and all sorts of things. And
Yeah.
it's just a one-time fee to get in. And yeah, everybody will be helping each other, because together we grow faster. I want to demonstrate something, you know. Like, when we choose, yeah, to shine our light in the world, yeah, and some people wants to take away your light, take away your power, take away your shine, yeah, because they believe that they can't shine if you shine, and they go, but those people that wishes to shine anyway and to help other people shine, we grow faster and brighter and have a huge bigger impact on the damn world. Yeah, so yeah, everybody's okay with where they're at, you know. It's just
Yeah, that's
just
great.
together we're more powerful, and yeah, it's okay to be where you're at, and there's no need to be competitive or anything like that. It's just because somebody else is shining with their confidence or their gifts, it doesn't take away from yours. You can learn from them and grow better and more beautiful, you know, with your energy. Yeah,
This group is starting in May, Sue. Where can people find information on that?
That's in my bio. The link isn't there because my business page is simplyuniqueempowerment.com. So Sue, simplyuniqueempowerment.com, and that is going to be a link in there in the coming week. Yeah.
So that, and is it limited to a certain number? The group, is it limited to a certain number, or is it just as you?
It's going to grow and grow and grow and grow. It's going to be having a huge impact on the world. So it's just a one-time fee. It's not a monthly subscription.
No.
And yeah, each person will help each other.
Cool, fantastic. So everybody, this is Sue. I'm Matt. This has been a wonderful My Spiritual Journey. Sue, thank you so much for your time. I can't thank you enough. Tomorrow night we have one more. This is the season end tomorrow. There's only one. This is the first season of My Spiritual Journey. It will end tomorrow for a little while because I need a break and I've got lots of things to do. So there'll be one glance. Matt's coming tomorrow. He's a gemologist. He's going to talk about crystals, which is very different to anything we've ever done before. But Sue, love and blessings to you. Namaste. Thank you so much. Please watch Sue on her live, because she'll watch you do makeup. You'll watch her put on music, and it's just fantastic to watch because she's such a lovely person to watch as well. Regardless of the card readings and everything else, she's just a lovely person. So, yeah. Thank you, Sue. You take care, won't you? Love and blessings. Bye.
Bye.
There we go, guys. That was Sue's Spiritual Journey. So, season 1 of My Spiritual Journey, the last one's tomorrow night for a little while. Season 2, I will be back with season 2, but I don't know when yet. I need to get some work done and do stuff because I'm so far behind in what I should be doing. So yeah, tomorrow night, Matt's coming on, gemologist, to talk about. You are, Matt. You're the season finale, season 1. Season 1 will be complete tomorrow of My Spiritual Journey. I can only put in the season. I think I've done about 15 to 16 My Spiritual Journeys. So in season 2, I'll be booking people in or getting a list of people. I know. Ah, bless you. Lisa. Hey, grazie bella. That's terrible Italian. Stop with the roses. Stop with the roses, Lisa. Stop with the roses. No roses. You'll make me blush again. So yeah, tomorrow will be the last one for a little while. We got Matt. Matt, can you put up your Matt the gemologist is coming on to talk about everything crystals, which is completely different. So it is a My Spiritual Journey, but it's a crystal journey as well. Lisa, stop with oh my god. Oh, Bella. Grazie, Bella. So yeah, there is some. I tried to download the other one. Sorry, Stacey. There was. There you go. Matt's Gems. There we go. So tomorrow night is the last season 1 of My Spiritual Journey. Matt's coming on to talk about crystals. He's a gemologist. I've gone to my business account now. Yeah, so come along tomorrow night. Season finale, season 1. It's been emotional. It's been good. I've loved every single one of them. They've all been so different. Such lovely, lovely people, and all journeys. I haven't particularly got a favourite, but the person who did make me blush the most was Lisa. But she's just got this energy about her. She's watching now. She's making me blush now. Yeah. I'm getting hot. It's too much hair on my head. She's probably laughing at me. Yeah, but I met some lovely people, and there will be a season 2, probably towards the summer, I think. I'm going to give myself maybe a month or 2 off to get a list of people together who want to come on and have a chat. So if you know anybody, I know you're laughing. You probably got a glass of wine in your hand. You're just chuckling at me. And yeah, so I'm completely lost track now. Yeah, season 2 will be back in the summer. So I'm going to get a list of people together. So if anybody would like to come on My Spiritual Journey, drop me a message. You need to have 1,000 followers. You better be dual live, most in the evening because I work otherwise at the minute. Yeah, and it should be good. So tomorrow night, Matt's Gems, the season finale of My Spiritual Journey. It's a bit of an emotional one for me. I never intended it to be how it was, but it's been 16 people later. Okay, cool. So yeah, Matt's Gems, tomorrow night, season finale, all about crystals. It's going to be an interesting one. Matt will be talking about crystals, a bit about his spiritual journey as well, because he's had one. But also, hopefully Matt will talk us through where we can find natural crystals in our own environment, where we live, hopefully. I'm sure Matt won't mind telling us how to do that. Who's going to interview me? No wine this evening. Bless you, Lisa. No wine, just a wee one. Who's going to interview? Nobody. I'm quite boring, priestess. Quite boring. I've got nothing to say, really. So, yeah. I'm really quite boring. Yeah, it's going to be a good one tomorrow night. Matt's a gemologist, so he's going to be talking all about crystals. Where he gets his crystals from, where you can find your own crystals in this lovely land we call the UK. You can find them. He's not going to give too many trade secrets away where he gets his crystals from because they're very secret in places. Plus, you have to have a mining license. But if you're looking on the beach or in rocks, I'm sure Matt will explain what you can look for. He's going to talk us through some of his crystals he's got coming in, different types. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Yeah, see your counts there, Matt. Definitely is. Yeah, so... 8 p.m. tomorrow night, yeah. I'll do a TikTok tomorrow morning. I've been doing it on the day because sometimes I do them like 2-3 days before. Yeah, 8 p.m. tomorrow. Matt will be here. Gemologist talking about crystals. All different types. How's the course, Brenda? I need to do more on it. But I have got something different coming soon. Something really different that, yeah, I'm just waiting for everything to be delivered. So, yeah, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it's something really different I'm going to learn. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I might be looking for some guinea pigs to try it out. So we shall see. Yeah, something completely different, but no spoilers. Yeah, something I've been interested in for a while. Different form of doing something. Yeah. Yeah, Space Girl. I've got a YouTube channel called Reiki Tree, but everything I download from here, the quality's not good because you can download your lives. And sometimes they don't even download. They just delete them off. They delete them off anyway. So I've lost a couple of them. But it is mysterious, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's completely different. It's going to take a while. So I have to knuckle down and do some serious training. And yeah, different. It is different. I'm not going to say any more than that because I'll just give it away. I can't usually keep secrets at all. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Cool, Matt. We're looking forward to. I'm sure there'll be lots of questions for you about crystals and gemstones, and yeah, and techniques how to find them on the beaches and or wherever you are, being safe, obviously. Yeah. So I hope you've all had a wonderful day. If you haven't given me a follow, please do. Yeah. Oh, hey, Tia. Hello.
I have so few things to show you because I thought you would be really interested in this.
Always show me. I love show and tell. Show me.
So I got this thing called Witchbox, which is like this like monthly subscription to like witchy things.
Ooh.
Okay. And the theme for April was chakras.
Yay!
It was so
My
cool.
thing. I love chakras.
I got a chakra bracelet. How cute.
That's cute. I love that a lot.
And then I got like a selenite wand, which is really sharp.
Look at that. That's cool.
So pretty.
It
And
is
then
pretty.
turquoise howlite.
Yeah. That's cool.
Like the crystals things. And then you've got like this little spell bag. And this one is to improve, like unblock all your chakras and stuff.
Ooh, what are we doing there?
So it's like a tea light. You've got ribbon, and then you've got resin.
Cool.
So the spell is like, I thought you would be interested because you love chakras.
You know me.
So it was like, it's one to chakra balancing spell kit. So you like light the resin, and then you've got to say like a few things. It's really cool.
I didn't know this is a subscription thing and I didn't even know this is a subscription thing.
It's so cool. And then like there was so much more. I've got a chakra kind of like incense plate.
Cool.
And then this is like
what's it called again, Tia?
It's called
I like that.
Witchbox.
Anybody wants to know Witchbox? They do a subscription. Who knew? Who would have thought it? And how much is that a month here?
I think I paid like 25.
That's not bad, is it really?
You get about like 40 pound worth of stuff, and I got like a mug.
Oh, look at that!
And then a bookmark.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
Like a chakra bookmark, and you get like you get like spells. You've got what else did I get? So you get like a book that tells you everything about it. So I got a third eye badge, 2 crystals, which were the wand and the howlite, balancing spell kit, the chakra incense holder, bookmark, the cup I showed you, the bracelet, we got chakra incense as well.
Yeah.
And then like the book of like page things. This is like a page of a book.
Who doesn't like opening something once a month? Who doesn't like opening something once a month that comes through the post?
And it's witchy.
Who's it from again? Witchbox.
Witchbox, yeah. It's like that. Hang on. There you go.
Oh, look at that! Your April box, guys. Check it out.
It's like so
Go check
cute.
it out. If not, there's lots of other places that might do this as well, or ideas to do it. Oh, you know what I'm going to ask you for, Tia, don't you? What word am I going to ask you for? What am I going to ask you for?
The bowl.
The bowl!
You love this bowl.
I love the bowl, everybody. The bowl, the crystal bowl. I love this.
The bowl.
The bowl. Everybody get ready for a little bit of healing frequencies. Let's have the bowl. I did see somebody put water in it the other day. I put
water in it, and it like vibrated. It was really weird.
Is it a different sound as well?
It goes a little bit like lower pitch.
A lower frequency.
Because you're bringing like the water up.
Crystal bowl. Hit me with the bowl. I need some frequencies. Hit me with the healing.
Okay.
My hair needs healing.
You're starting on a hair, girl.
Nope. I love it. I love it. Oh, thank you. What frequency? Do you know what frequency it is, Tia?
This is 20 hertz one.
20 hertz. Have you seen those people that do the crystal bowl live sessions?
Oh yeah, and I saw one person.
They're amazing.
They put the phone in the bowl. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, did you see them? They've got like 10, 15 to 20 different bowls.
Yeah,
They're
and
in
they're like playing
Australia.
all different like.
They do it live. I sat there for like an hour listening to it. I was well away.
It's so
Really
cool.
good.
God.
When I get a bowl, me and two are going to start a band called the Bowls.
Spiritual band.
The spiritual band, yeah, called the Bowls.
Oh
Not the
God.
Bowls, the Bowls.
It would be
So
so
did you
good.
take the supervisor job?
I have, yeah. I did. I'm gonna do it.
Good. Why
not?
not?
I got told the pay, and I was like, yeah.
Money, money, money. It's
It's a lot. I'm on minimum wage at the minute. On hourly.
Yeah.
It's a little
Is
bit.
this
Of a
salary?
step up. It's salary.
Is it a salary?
I'm getting
You're
paid
already
more
doing
than
it.
Niall.
Which is Niall. Niall doesn't mean being my Billy Cat man, does he?
Literally. Hopefully,
What?
I think Niall's wage is going to go up as well, though.
Well, I have my review on next month.
No, you don't mind being a cat man, do you?
No, that's fine.
No, who minds? I don't mind that either.
I'll stay at home. I'll do the dishes and clean up and cook dinner.
Yeah,
I cook
there you
better
go.
than I cook better than you anyway, so.
There we go. Job done. Niall's becoming a house husband. This is good news. We like this. He's happy. You're happy.
He would hate it. He loves
No, I
working.
would fucking pull my hair out. I would hate it sitting at home.
Yeah.
4 months was bad enough.
Oh God, Jesus.
Well, I'm happy for you taking it. That's really good news. You're doing it anyway. So look, you've got this in the bag,
Yeah.
big time.
I got it. I'm testing some of my new limited edition candles today as well.
Oh, why the limited edition? Tell the people.
I've got given some lovely kind of glass,
Oh, cool.
and
They're nice.
I got given them, and I've only got a limited amount. So
Do you stock shops or anything like that?
stock what?
Shops. If a shop
So
wanted to
I
buy
have
like
coffee
30
shop.
candles off you, or
So
10,
there's a
15
coffee
candles.
shop down the road that sells them for me.
Oh, cool. But would you go out to other shops if you were asked?
I don't know. Maybe they might.
Just wondered if that was all.
I would
You're
need
so
to get
busy,
a lot
you
more
think.
moles.
Yeah.
I've only got 5.
Yeah. Have you seen Paige or Jordan lately? Has anybody seen Paige or Jordan?
I haven't.
I don't know where they're. I don't know if they're.
Francis has gone quiet for the week as well.
Who? Francis. It's weird. I've only seen Paige or Jordan. Let me know. I might drop Paige a message to see if she's all right. But yeah.
Jordan
It's weird,
Snapchatted me.
Yes, they are about. But I saw Gary. Gary was on the other night. I had a chat with him. Gary.
Everyone's gone kind of quiet since everything's back open.
It is, yeah. Normal life has resumed, isn't it, to a certain extent?
Yeah, well, I was supposed to be live last night, but wine got in the way of that.
Were you celebrating?
No, me and Niall just went out for dinner, and I decided to drink half a bottle of wine before dinner.
We went out for a date.
Before dinner?
We've been working the whole week. Everything's been open. So we thought we'd enjoy it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Before my dinner even came, we went for a bottle of wine, and I was like, oh no.
Did you say you got a chakra candle?
Chakra candle?
Yeah, did you get a chakra candle with your witch box thingy?
No, I
Oh, was
didn't get
Jordan
a
on live
chakra
earlier?
candle. No,
John Shaw.
I got a chakra incense.
Apparently, Jordan's got a cold. He's taking time to heal.
Oh,
John
Jordan's
Shaw.
on
I haven't seen John Shaw for a while either. Yeah, where's John, Helen? Good point. Oh, could you make chakra candles? Somebody said, can you
I
make
could.
chakra candles?
I can, yeah. I was thinking, that's something that I was going to do in the future. After I brought out all of my Sabbat ones, I was going to bring out a chakra collection.
Here's an interesting question because you're the candle lady. So could you make chakras have got different layers, obviously different colours from red through to vert. Can you do a different fragrance on each level?
Yeah, I mean
Is
they
that a
might
possibility?
blend into each other, but I don't see why not.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking because that's just probably a stupid idea anyway, Matt. But I just wondered.
I can do them different colours. I don't have different scents.
Yes, I want a layer, different smell each layer. Do it.
I got some new scents that I'm testing. Like diddy itty bottles, and they're so cute. But
What scent? Can you tell us what scents they are?
so one's called Love Spell, one's called Berry Bewitched Brew, and then one's called Hocus Pocus.
Who doesn't love Hocus Pocus? It's a great film.
I'm kind of testing Hocus Pocus right now, seeing, and what I'm going to do with these candles is I'm going to do like red and then black, and they'll kind of bleed as you burn them.
Ooh, I like that. A bit
So-
of blood running down the candle. And
Oh,
love
yeah.
smell as well. That's so cool. I like
Love
that a
Spell.
lot.
Love Spell's so good.
So good. Have you seen these? Which wicks do you use for your candles?
Wicks. So I've actually changed my wick. I'm actually burning one right now. The wick I've changed now. It's like, it's hemp wick. So it's
Somebody said here
beeswax
they
dip.
love them. Yeah, that is it. The wooden ones. Is it wooden or are they wooden?
No, I don't
No.
use wooden ones for these ones. I've changed my wick to kind of a hemp wick, and it's like
Ooh.
it's burning a lot better because my candles used to like leak out.
Right.
And with the hemp wick, I've made it tunnel, and now it's not leaking. It's kind of just tunneling, and that's what I want. And it's
It's good to
probably
do
been
these things, isn't it?
burning. Probably been burning like 9 hours now. It's been burning a long time.
I think Lisa over here came on my Swift journey last week saying, I think she's saying she'd take 5 of the love spell candle. Lisa, I can't believe that for a minute that you need a love spell candle.
That's the name of the scent. I can
Oh,
make it love.
She can make 5 candles you want. You don't need them. You don't need them. I see you've got your
I've got these little crystal molds, and I'm gonna place
Oh,
these
they're
little
cool.
crystals
I
on top
love
of the
them.
candles.
I love these a lot. Are these for wax melt?
Well, these are going to be on top of the candles because I got a different wax melt mold coming. So these will be on top of the candles along with like skulls.
That's cool. We like that a lot.
That would look so cool. I've got so many ideas. I'm also planning on bringing out a burn plate with all my like sabats on it.
Somebody asked, how long do your candles burn for?
So at the minute, it's about 8 to 9 hours with the old wick. I've been test burning this for about 4 days now. So with the new wick we've got, it's been about like, I don't know, 8-9 hours so far, and it's not even halfway through the candle. I can't see the crystals yet, so I'm gonna say like a good 16 hours if you let it tunnel.
Cool. So 16 hours. There we go. If you want a candle, go to Tia the Tarot. She can make you a lovely candle. Lisa, you do not need love candles. Yeah, everybody's going about love candles. We have a problem.
Oh.
Houston, we have a problem.
Well, one of these I missay it by accident all the time because it's called Berry Bewitched Brew, but I call it like Berry B word. Brood. No, I call it brood bitch or something. No, I don't know. Just happens
So
naturally.
if any of you leave some love candles, then Tia's the lady to see. She's the love lady. She's the love lady.
I'm Cupid. Cupid with my sharp selenite.
Yeah, and these love candles have a 16-hour burn. So if you can go 16 hours, there's the candles for you. Don't get me to do your marketing for you, ever.
Oh no, that's over 12 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Oh, I see. Look,
hours.
I've got a proof there from Out of Body Sculptures.
I saw. This is mine.
Yeah.
This is mine.
This is one of our friends on here who makes them. Amy's not on tonight, but she makes coasters and things that they're lovely. Support everybody.
She makes incense holders now.
Yeah, that's cool as well. Yeah, I love my little coaster. I put my crystals on it in the sunlight as well. I use it for tea and crystals.
I put all my candles on, and sometimes when people come to view the house, I put a candle on with a crystal ball next to it.
Are you guys moving soon then?
Well, our landlord's selling the place that we are renting out, so we're having to move, but we can't find a place.
Oh no.
So we've been looking for like 5 months now, but the place we live, the renting is going, people are just moving, and you've got to apply for a place to view in the first like 1 to 2 hour slot, otherwise you don't get a viewing space.
Does your new position not come with an abode?
No, not really.
Not really. Not really.
It's a little bit too posh for that.
Yeah. Don't put yourself down, Tia. You can posh it. Anybody can posh it up if they want to.
Well, actually, when I go out, I dress quite nice, like a nice long kind of coat, like floral top, make myself look all kind of witchy but posh. I perceive myself to be a lot posher than I
am. Cool. That's so cool.
I do it on live. Like I talk kind of, my mum says I talk like I have a silver spoon in my mouth on live.
Just reading something about something that Matt's written. Yeah, so tomorrow night is the last My Spiritual Journey for this season. I'm doing seasons. So yeah.
When's the next season?
It'll be in the summer sometime. I need to take a break. I've got so much to do. And I've got something new coming as well. So there'll be something new for me, apart from the Reiki and doing some cards now and again. As you know me, I don't really do readings, but there's something new that I'm doing soon. I've got to get into training for it to open my third eye more. Yeah, so I'm not giving any spoilers, but it's going to be really, really interesting.
Well, I've had to limit TikTok down, and I had someone make an account, and they obviously watched me for a bit. They made an account. It had no profile picture, no followers, they weren't following anyone, and they were just like slaughtering me in all of my videos, and I just blocked them. They were like, "Oh,
really? What about?"
Yeah. They were like, "Oh, you're only in it for the money, and like you obviously aren't interested anymore." I'm like, "I'm sorry, I work a full-time job."
But do you think do you think you knew the person?
I think it was someone that I blocked before that didn't really like me.
Yeah. Well, you have to, unfortunately, you do get these people. It's just crazy. What can you do? TikTok doesn't need to sort it out.
I know. I just blocked them. I was like, it's not worth it.
Yeah, there's no need to. If they don't like your content, then don't watch it and don't comment. End of. It's quite a simple process. Don't do it.
But I think they were just a little bit hurt that I wasn't coming on more, and I was like, I'm sorry.
I haven't been on more either. You just can't do it. I'm back full time now, so yeah.
I would drain myself. I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do a lot.
I mean, I only had a month off being furloughed, so the last in March. So that's the first month I've had off in God knows how many years. So it was nice to come and do that and meet new people and I did loads of distance Reiki, which was cool. But now back to work. If I could do it full time, I would. But
what's your work as?
Well, this is really interesting. I work with feet.
Yeah.
So elderly people. Well, no, I'm a trainee podiatrist, so I'm studying with the Royal College of Podiatry as one of my niches. I've done loads of jobs. I've been a chef. I've run a pub for 2 years. I worked in the care sector for 15 years as a care home manager.
People's feet?
No, I cut their toenails. And some of the so I'll give you an example. We went to a guy's house the other day, never seen him before, and we opened the door and the daughter went to us. We just didn't know until he took his slippers off. And I was like, really? I mean, we'd never seen this guy before, newbie. She walked in and she went, do you want me to take your slippers off? I went, well, no, I'm more than happy to take them. She took them off. Oh my God. And the daughter was going, well, we never really looked. He never took his slippers off. I was like, yeah. So there's a thing called a ram's horn.
Yeah.
So his nails are a ram's horn. They're turned over. His big toe here was growing. His nail was growing across the whole foot like that. So each toe was a ram's horn. So honestly that long. So you're looking at about 3 to 4 years growth there. And their excuse was, well, he never took his slippers off, so we didn't bother checking. So yeah. So in the TikTok world, if you have bad feet, I'm the guy to come and see.
Well, I have really thick toenails, so every time I go to
do you?
Yeah, I actually break like toenail clippers.
Yeah, so have you got a fungal infection?
No, my toenails are really thick that it just snaps the thing. They've always been like that.
Oh no, lucky man, lucky. No toe love there. No toe
We've got
love.
scratches all over my shins for some reason.
Oh, that's demonic possession in your toes.
And if I
Holy
don't
water.
cut them regularly enough, I cut my toenails are so like they're
Cut through
they're
socks.
thick, so thick that they're not that thick. They're like fairly thick, but they cut my socks open.
You've got talons. They're not toenails. They're classed as talons. She's turning into a phoenix.
They don't look that bad.
Harpy.
They don't look bad. It's only when you get the clippers out and you're like, you're trying to like.
Well, sometimes you get things called hyperkeratosis, which is like dead skin cells that fit in between your nails, so they make them thicker. So sometimes you need to dig out all the hyperkeratosis. So I wear gloves. Obviously, I don't use my teeth to get their nails off. Like, I wear gloves, and you wear gloves and apron. You're all gowned up and everything like that because it's yeah. So yeah, exactly. The other day I went to another house, and I went into the house, and you're like, oh my god, get me out! It's like something out of the Halloween. And the guy took his slippers off, and the smell was just horrendous. I mean, I have a mask. We have to wear. Obviously, we wear masks everywhere. We generally wear masks because you're dealing with particles, fungal spores. Because the toes have fungal infection. They're basically spores. So if you're using adrenaline, those spores are going into the air, so you can't breathe them in. You have to wear goggles and everything. And I've never seen the feet like him. Like, he did never wash his feet. They were black.
Oh.
So and you can literally smell the cheese through the mask. If anybody's eating at the moment, I apologise. This is a health broadcast, spiritual health broadcast.
Talking about feet, fingers are almost the same. Look at my thumb. Hang on.
Why is one bigger than the other?
I have.
Oh, look at the size of that!
Short club thumb.
No, what's going on with that thumb?
On the top of my the phalange is dwarfed.
Ooh, that's different. You'd be a good case study. I like a case study.
Apparently, a load of celebrities have them. So, and if
I mean,
you put
if
it on
you've
a
got
table, if you put it on a table by itself, it looks like a toe.
My God. So you have because we call that the first. So you have thumbs as toes as thumb. Oh my! Get on with that.
Toes as thumbs.
We're regressing back in. This is regressing back into yeah. Oh, apparently no.
Hang on. Ah.
Wow, that is interesting. For me, guys, that's interesting. So somebody's put here that thumbs like that are linked to royalty. Lisa's put thumbs like that are linked to royalty. There you go. Queen Tia is in the house with her thickened nails and long thumbs.
I'm going to change my username to that.
Come on.
It would be weird if my thumb and my toe was the other way round, though.
No. Did she hide this from you when you first met?
Did I hide it from you?
What?
Did I hide my stub thumb from you?
No.
No. I used to be very self-conscious of it in school. Like, people would be like, what's wrong with your thumb? And sometimes, like, when I go out in public, some people are like, what's wrong with your thumb? I'm like, thanks.
That's my card shuffling hand. It's big enough to. It's very useful.
The cards take the tip of my finger off. That's what it is.
Yeah, and just give them the evil eye. My word. No, that's my normal. That's what I do. I do podiatry. So yeah, but you'll be surprised how much your feet can tell you about your health of you. So if somebody's got a club nail where the nail bends over, that means they could have a lung problem. Your feet give a lot about your health conditions. They really do. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen people come in with toes dropping off and everything. It's been ulcers. They've gone down to the bone.
Like, where they're so cold, they like get like that.
Yeah. You see people come in with sometimes cancer signs as well. There can be like a mole that gets big on their toe, so you have to measure it and things like that and refer them to the GP.
I'm going to be looking at my feet quite closely later.
Well, thickened nails, it depends if you're talking about how we say thickened nails. I'll give you an example. I went to a house the other day and somebody's nail was up that high. Hadn't grown out, but grown up high like that. And that'd
No,
been
mine
about 2
grow
years
out.
worth of growth.
Mine grow out. They don't look thick. Like, I'm not going to show you my feet, but they don't look thick. But they are literally like they look like normal toenails until you go and cut them, and the toenail clippers just snap.
You might have to buy the pair of clippers we use. We use like proper clippers, so they might be
'Cause
worth getting a hold of those.
I use like ones from Boots, and like they don't last very long.
They
I
won't
have
go
to
through
use
it.
scissors.
You need a professional pair of clippers. You can buy them on Amazon, but yeah, just yeah.
Is scissors
Don't
good
crack
for
your
your
nail.
toes?
They're not, but you need a pair of clippers. They're proper clippers. I mean, these are proper medical clippers.
Oh, they are eyelash curlers, but like for your toes.
You'll be a B&Q at the weekend. Can I get some pliers, please? And we're just gonna have it.
Can you stick is it like a guillotine? Like if you stick your finger through it and.
I'll show you. Hang on, I've got something.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Oh,
He's
where are
gonna show me his toenail clippers. Oh no!
These are the ones I purchased. So these are the bad boys. Bum bum bum.
Oh my god, that's a deadly weapon. That's like stuff you use on dogs.
So their toes are there, and you go because if you've got an ingrown toenail, you proper go in and you take it out. So yeah, that's what you can buy. You can buy them actually. You can buy them yourself, but these will get rid of your thickened nail. You're about to trim them down. So season 2 of my.
You use on a dog.
No, these are great, but they get blunt as well. You have to get these resharpened at times because they can get blunt as well.
Oh yeah, can you just sharpen your toenail clippers?
So these are the type you need. You see.
Yeah, that's probably a lot better than the ones I just use. Like ones that like.
These are heavy duty. Yeah, you'll be all right. These are sort them out. We can get Niall to do it.
Get Niall to cut my toenails.
Bye, Space Girl. See you later. Have a good evening. Yeah, so that's what I do in my normal life, that side of things.
Mine really aren't thick. They look like normal toenails, but then they're just like really hardcore strength.
You can get ones, but you can get stuff called dead skin cells that grow. If you look at your toe, it doesn't have white round at the edges and things like that. Does it have white? Yeah, like it.
What do you mean, like white?
Show me your toe.
I'm not showing you.
Show me your big toe. I need to see it now. You do a diagnosis over live. I'm losing. I'm honestly about 5 to 10 people just left. only the people who are here now were like, yes, show us the toe.
You want to see my toe?
I want to see the toe. I need to make a diagnosis for you.
Let me get my ring light on it a second.
Show the toe.
Oh my god, this is weird. Okay, here's my tootsies.
Can you zoom in?
Yeah?
Oh, your toenails are good.
Oh, wait. I've got quite nice toes, haven't I?
Right, you have got good toes. The only thing about it is you see your big toe there. You can see that one on the left-hand side is a little bit red. You see it? It's a little bit red on your left-hand side. Yeah. Oh, it's quite red at the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
You need to be careful that your toenails don't grow in. So my suggestion is that you need to get a pair of clippers I've got because they would definitely.
Can you see how thick my toenail is, though?
Yeah, but that's not really thickened toenail. That's just a hard toenail. It's not thickened.
This is so weird.
But your toes, your nails are in good condition. They are in good condition, yeah.
I like it. Oh my god!
If you just joined us, this is the first edition of My Toe Journey with Matt and Tia.
Spiritual toes.
Spiritual Toe Journey with Matt and Tia. There'll be another
Spiritual
episode
toes.
next week.
Oh no.
No, you've got good toenails. They're not thickened at all. Thickened is I don't know. I might have a photo. I don't think I've got a photo.
I just got
But-
sturdy toes.
Yeah, but just be careful on your big toe. We call it the first because it's the first. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first on your left foot, which is your big toe, just
Yeah.
people will say you should cut your toenails straight. You shouldn't do that. You should follow
yeah,
the
I
curvature.
That's what I do. I cut it quite all the way round.
Yeah, you do that because you won't get an ingrown toenail. They're not thickened. You just need a better pair of clippers.
I don't ever get ingrown. The one thing I get on my fingers though is a little piece of skin that I pull out the whitlow.
Yeah. Yeah, be careful those because that's a form of herpes.
My
It's
mum
not that
gets
at all.
cold sores. My mum gets cold sores all the time, so that's probably where I get it.
Yeah, but if you pull the whitlow out, you can get an infection in your finger. Be really careful.
I usually
go
do
red and
get,
puffy.
it usually does get a little bit red and sore, and I do kind of give it a little bit of squeeze. It's a guilty habit of mine.
That's fine. But if you can get hold of a pair of those, they would definitely help.
I'm gonna get some toenail clippers.
Big ones, yeah.
That's
So
my
there we
next.
go.
That's my next big buy. You know, I was gonna get a printer. No, toenail
No,
clippers.
they're not expensive. They're not expensive at all. But I think that's definitely a new thing I'm going to do. I'm going to do a monthly subscription box for toenails. I'll put you down for it.
What do you
Foot
think of
care.
them foot masks? Because I'm really interested in them foot masks that like peel off your whole foot.
Right, so then they're not good for your foot. But if you're moisturising your feet, there's a certain ingredient you should. If you've got real dry skin on your feet, like hard heels, dry skin, if
Oh,
you
I've
suffer with
got
that,
really thick skin. Yeah.
then there's a particular ingredient that you won't get in most moisturisers called urea. Urea breaks down hard skin on your heels, ladies. If you're listening to me, this is the truth. It's called urea. So if you're putting E45 on your feet, it's not going to break down the hard skin. You want to buy a cream called CCS. It's a Swedish cream, and it has a ingredient called urea. Urea
Hang on.
breaks down the hard skin on your feet.
CCS.
CC, you can buy it in Boots and Superdrug. It's called CCS. It's a Swedish company, but it's got the magic ingredient called urea, and urea breaks down dry skin on your heels, on your feet. If you use it over time,
Feet, but yeah, I showed him my toes.
oh,
Nice.
He told me I had really nice toes.
oh, hi Tilly, how are you? You've changed it. I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
What are
Yeah,
those
so
toenail?
urea is.
What are them toenail clippers called?
Oh, these are stand.
Real
Hang on.
toenail clipper.
Look at his clippers. Look at his clippers.
Fucking hell.
That's what I need.
I don't know if they're big enough. You might break them still.
They're not. B&Q job it is. We're just going to B&Q.
Yeah, get some hedge trimmers, you know, like the big ones.
Yeah. You know, and in the end, just take them off. You don't need them really.
I put a foot bath on my just take off my toes.
Yeah, just keep the big ones. They're the ones for balance, aren't they?
Evolution is fine. Eventually, none of us have toenails. You're starting a new
I
trend.
just get bionicle toes, then you don't have to worry.
Yeah, you don't need nails really.
No.
It's all a myth.
Oh, well,
Lost it.
it's gone.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, so Uriah. If you use Uriah, the cream for your heels, they will be
Cream.
over time. They will soften nicely.
Niall's gonna
Yeah.
love me. Yeah,
He is. You've got good toenails. Your feet. You've got really good toenails. There's nothing
The
wrong with
only
them at all.
problem I have is some of my toes, like I think like the third one in. Hang on. It's like
Yeah.
the second or the third one.
So
right
your
the
big toes are always the
toenail.
third. Your big toes
So-
are always the third. First,
The-
second, your little toe is always the fifth.
So
Big toes
it's
are
the
third.
second and the third. Sometimes my toenail will grow like and curl.
Under, yeah, you need to. Yeah, that's not unusual, but you need to clip because that will grow into your skin and cause you quite a lot of cause you problems if you don't cut it properly.
I never
get
let
right
it
under
grow
it.
to that point.
If you see your toenail there, this is your toenail. If you push down, there's a natural stopping point where you cut your toenails to. there is a natural point you can stop cutting your toenails. If you go beyond that, you're going to cause damage. So yeah, there's a natural. It's called the sulcus. The sulcus is here down the sides. This is the sulcus,
Okay.
and this is what gets. So when you're cutting your big toe, like I said, never cut it straight. Always cut it round. If you go to a pedicure place, I guarantee you they will ruin your nails. The amount of people we have come in whose nails have been buggered by pedicure places.
Toeology with Matt.
Are we interested? Are people like, what is all this about? So yeah, that's really it. That's my lesson on toes today, if you didn't know, guys. So if you just missed, me and Tia have been talking about her big toe. You missed Tia's toe. Okay, Gary, thank you, mate. I'll have a read.
Tia,
Yeah.
did you show them on camera? Good people pay good money for that. Don't be
They do.
giving that away for free.
I got a baby. Yeah. Only fans for toes. We need it.
Yeah.
You make a fortune. There's some crazy men out there and women.
Oh God. Oh,
You've got good feet. You've got good toes. You can make a fortune.
I've got nice feet. I could just sell me socks. Get
Wear your socks 2 days in a row at work, sell them. I tell you what, a lot of people would buy them because they are honking.
Yeah,
Thank you,
totally, Tia. There's always a line somewhere. There's
Get
somebody in the
the
world who want you. You know, some people sell their toenails in bags to people.
That's very, very weird.
That's really messed up.
I've never heard of that.
I got a Panini album of toenails. I collect them. I'm joking. That's a
Have you
joke.
got like a bag of toenails you carry around like this is from this customer, this is
Yeah,
from Jerry.
I always take them into McDonald's, and I go into McDonald's. I put in the burger. And I go, look what I found in my burger. I want a full refund and a voucher.
It looks like a turtle.
Somebody said I was screen watching to watch Sue later. I just stopped before Tia got her big toe out. Sorry, guys. So, welcome to My Spiritual Toe with Tia.
My spiritual toe. Oh no.
Season 2 will be coming in the summer.
Next
I've got to go in a
person
minute,
get
Tia.
their
I've got to
feet
go
up.
in a minute. All this great talk. It's been lovely to speak to you, obviously. I've loved looking at your feet. You have got good feet.
Thank you.
Take some diamonds, yeah. Just get bigger clippers, that's all.
I love my feet are great. Niall likes
They are.
them, so
Niall's going to love them even more now. Niall's going to love them even more when they start bringing the cash money in. When the dollar starts falling in, he's going to love those toes even more.
I'm gonna start selling my socks online now. You've given me that confidence.
Yeah. If anybody would like to buy spiritual socks from Tia, if you're a man, you want to buy a pair of socks for a posh one, Tia's selling her socks. Before I'll get banned. You know I'm going to get
My
banned.
work shoes are a little bit old now, so they make my socks go black as well. So that's always good.
All the secrets are coming out now. You need to get new work shoes.
I bought some today.
There you go. So you have to work those in. Sell the other ones online. Somebody will buy them. Don't worry about
Oh
it.
yeah. Someone will like my feet.
On that note, Tia, it's always been a pleasure to talk. Niall, good night, everybody. Good night, Tia. Good night, Niall.
He says night. Matt says no night.
No, Matt.
See you later, guys. Take care, Tia.
Bye, Matt.
Yeah, we have some laughs on here. So, guys, tomorrow night is My Spiritual Journey. It's the season finale for season 1 because I'm calling it seasons now because we've done about 16 of them. Tomorrow night, Matt's Gems is on. He's going to be talking about everything about gems, crystals. He's a gemologist. Give him some useful tips we can find them ourselves, hopefully. And just about crystals in general. A little bit about his spiritual journey as well. It's going to be cool. So, you are the season finale. Matt, Hooded Viking, but he is Matt's Gems. Season finale. Season 1 will be done tomorrow. Season 2 will be back in the summer once I've found some more people to talk to about everything spiritual. So it's been fun, guys. I've got to go. I'm going to have a cup of tea and chill out for a little while. Love and blessings to you. Namaste. All take care. It's always always a roller coaster in my life. I love it. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye.